Hi everyone, my name is Francesca and I am a senior lecturer at JAMK University of Applied Sciences in Finland. In this short video blog, I would like to describe briefly the experiment that we carried out as part of the ViSuAL project. So, of course, the first aim of this experiment was to do some research on how video-based teaching can be used to support students in new ways of learning, and also to investigate how videos can be used actually to support the development of collaborative learning in students. So in my experiment, we had a quite mixed group. The group was 55 students from different nationalities, mainly from Finland, but also from other countries. There were also exchange students, and they were all from the bachelor degree. And the course within which the experiment was done was sustainable nutrition. The experiment was structured in two parts. In the first part, all the students attended an online webinar on the topics of sustainable nutrition and nutritional challenges around the world. This was a compulsory webinar and it lasted about 2 hours. We had a guest lecturer, JAMK, who presented to the students the theory on sustainable nutrition and on nutritional challenges. Then in the second part, the students were given an assignment that was also video-based. So students in small groups of 3 to 4 students per group had to carry out basically an analysis of their home country or home countries, depending on the nationalities involved in the group, and try to investigate how the nutritional challenges were taking form in their country. Then students had to use a platform to submit their video. That's the same that has been used also for other experiments in ViSuAL, and then they could also watch the videos submitted by other groups and learn a bit from each other. The results of this experiment were really positive. I was personally very impressed by the quality of many of the videos that were submitted by the students, because not only I could see that they had really learned the basics of the theory that was presented during the first part of the experiment, so the webinar, so the online lecture that we had with our guest lecturer. I also would like to add that it was a very lively webinar. Sometimes webinars tend to be quite silent on the students' side or the attendees' side, so sometimes there are not very many questions. But in this case, students were really engaged in the topic, and even though it was a 2-hour webinar, the discussion was still very lively at the end, and I had the feeling that actually it could have lasted even longer. So that already was a positive thing to see, that even though the lecture was not taking place in a normal or a more standard, at least, physical environment, a classroom environment, still the students were very engaged in the topic and wanted to know more, wanted to deepen their knowledge. And then I was also impressed because the students not only were really able to apply this theoretical knowledge into their case study, so into their nutritional challenges, in this case in their home country or home countries, but also, so there was a very strong content side in most of the videos, but also the video quality was in some cases really high. So students really learned or applied different video techniques. They used, in some cases, for example, they did doodle videos. In some other cases, they interviewed each other and then added videos from other resources to describe better one of the topics that they were dealing with. So I could really see how much effort they put, and how how deepened their knowledge was also in terms of video techniques and video making techniques. So this was, in my opinion, really positive and very encouraging that these new ways of teaching and learning can be effective. And I also had the feeling that definitely also the collaborative learning among the students was strengthened, because we had students from different backgrounds, different home countries that were cooperating together, learning from each other. And also the feedback that was given at the end of the course was that this assignment was particularly useful, and they appreciated it because it was a way to present the knowledge that they acquired in different ways, so not with the standard or more standard, at least, written report, but with these videos. So they considered it to be fun and to be new, and the feedback was really positive. So I really hope that these sort of tools can be used more in the future, because they really seem to be supporting not only the transformation of theoretical knowledge into practice, but also they seem to be sparking the imagination of students. And I think that imagination is something that we need in today's world. We need imagination, we need creativity. So to see students really developing that also through videos was for me very encouraging, because I think that also is a skill that is very needed nowadays, and can definitely help us also to achieve a more sustainable direction now in our world. So I really support the use of video-based teaching and learning and video assignments, so that this creativity and this imagination in students can be further sparked and used to tackle the big challenges that we are all facing today.